Hi, I'm Joe. Welcome back to Fit in Your 30s, or Fit into any age for that matter. Today we're going to start about getting started. That's the biggest problem most people have, is actually starting out a plan. Now we've already probably established that we can't do this by ourselves, and we've accepted that we've had a problem. I know it sounds like some self-help groups, but it's basically the same concept. So once we've accepted that and that we want to change, here we go. Now the first thing you need to do is set some goals. And I want you to get a notebook and I want you to write down a goal. It could be an end goal right now, because most people have that end goal, like I want to lose 30 pounds. Okay? Go ahead and write that down. Then I want you to look back at it. I want you to set up some little goals. A weekly goal, maybe get into the gym 3-4 times a week, which we'll talk about later. Maybe cleaning out your cabinets, maybe talking to a good friend that you know who works out a lot. Just set some small goals. All right. The other thing is with this is I want you to find somebody famous, semi-famous, somebody that you can look up to, somebody that's already done it. Because I know when I started off, I looked up to The Rock and Jason Statham. I saw these guys fit. I figured, well, if they can do it, why can't I? And for women, there's people like Ashley Warner. Or for guys, there's The Rock, Jason Statham, and hey. There's all these guys that have these workouts and that's geared around them. So your goal is to not be like them or be who they are, but to be yourself and better yourself. But set some goals that will get you in the right direction. Now, here's the uneasy part. I want you to take a picture of yourself. Take a front pose, take a side pose, take a back pose. I'll have one later where I'm starting off on my little journey here coming up. Why do I want you to do this? The scale is dirty. It is evil. You can look at your weight on there and it cannot change, but the mirror always tells the truth. And photos always tell the truth. You could only lose 5 pounds, but you've lost 10 pounds of fat and gained 5 pounds of muscle back. It's going to be a transformation. You're not going to lose a ton of weight right away. Well, some people will. All depends on where you're starting off in life. All right. I want you to take these pictures. I want you to save them. I want you to print them. I want you to do whatever. Just so you have them. Okay. Next up, I want you to find some sort of calorie counter, online, an app, anything. I use MyFitnessPal. It's very simple to use. I've been using it for 6 years, I think now, or more. And it's idiot. You can snap your barcodes and do all that. It's very simple. You set it up. It'll give you your adjusted calories for the day. And granted, those are a ballpark. They're not completely on, but it's a good reference point. Now, after you set that up, I don't want you to log anything yet. What I want you to do is take out that notebook again. And for 3 or 4 days, I want you to write down everything you've eaten. And approximate, how many servings or whatever. I mean, if you go out to eat and let's say you have, Burger King or something, Burger King is on that app. But I just want you to write down you had a Whopper, extra fries, ketchup, mustard, all the jazz. Just going to write it all down. If you have a kitchen scale and you can weigh everything out so you get the weights and stuff for it, that's even better. Okay. Now, after that 3 or 4 days, well, we've already set up that MyFitnessPal. Now we're going to enter it all in. And we're going to base it and look what your daily allowance should be and what you actually ate. And I hope that it's an eye-opener to you. And I hope it shows you that, you're really not eating to maintain or eating to lose weight. You're actually, self-sabotaging yourself with some of the stuff you eat. So with that being said, now I want you to kind of, get rid of some of that stuff in the cabinets, the freezer, the ice cream, different things. If you really need to have a treat or something, you can go have it later. But for right now, let's try to get rid of everything you have in there, especially the processed foods. I used to be a big fan of, take home or frozen pizzas. So now that we have all that in perspective, here's where we need to start making it a habit. I want you to go to the gym. It doesn't matter what gym it is. If you have social anxiety, make it a small Anytime Fitness or something. Go during off hours, go when you can. But I want you to set a goal for this to go 3 to 4 times a week and just get there and make it a habit. Once you're there, I just want you to do some cardio. Get on the treadmill, walk for 30, 40 minutes. Elliptical, bike, do whatever. If you like to strength train or you know how to do it a little bit, do a little strength train. I just want you there 3 or 4 times a week. I also don't want you to overdo it though. If you haven't been active for a while, don't go try to lift heavy. Don't try to show off for everybody that you can still lift, because your tendons and your joints probably can't take it right now. We need to work into that. If you can't make it to the gym, even though I highly urge you to get a gym membership and get there, you can work out at home. The only problem with working out at home is there are a lot of distractions. Kids, laundry, house repairs, phone ringing, all this kind of stuff. But it can be done. You can do squats, you can do sit-ups, you can buy exercise bands, dumbbells, exercise balls. I'll put some home workouts here coming up too, along with other workouts I'm going to be posting. But it can be done. But I still urge you to go to the gym. And then after that, I want you to find a program. And you can find programs online. I'll have some programs coming up. Hopefully I'll be able to get some sent out and some posted. If not, you can email me too, right here. And I can print you one up real quick and send it to you. But you need to find a program, because programs will help keep you honest with yourself. And a lifestyle change is all about honesty. So once you find this program, I want you to at least follow 80%. Doesn't even have to be 100%. Just want you to kind of follow 80%. And you'll see some results. Lastly, just do it. Try. There is no try. It's do or do not. So I thank you. Getting back to you. Joe from Fit in Your 30s. Thank you.